What is up, guys? We are going to be looking at a lane that I played a couple days ago and what not to do as the position 4. So I'm the position 3, it's Slardar, there's a position 4 Doom, we're against a Slark CM. The way this lane plays out is really terrible, and I believe this Doom had a huge part as to why that happens. So he starts with immediately pushing the wave. You know, it's a Doom, so you want to eat a creep, but I think in like a dangerous lane like this, I honestly don't know if that's a play because it just shoves in the lane, right? And then if you're gonna play like this, and if you're gonna like screw the lane equilibrium, you need to like play for pulls, which means blocking the enemy small camp, which he does not do. It spawns, and unblocking our big camp. Like, you don't have to check to unblock it like before it spawns the first time, but like now he should be checking, and then he should be like flying a sentry out to deboard it instead of this like immediate win lane. He's just going super greedy. And then he chases this courier and he leaves the lane here. Leaves me alone. I don't react properly. I should have just defensive creep aggroed multiple times, but I don't think he should have left in the first place at all because they have a dangerous lane, and what he was doing was not really effective. Like, he didn't leave to, like, block a camp or deep block or drag. If he had dragged to the next wave, that would have been really nice. He just killed the courier and then walked away. So, like, to get a creep. So I take a bunch of damage twice, and I end up dying. It's on me for not just playing according to him not being here, but if he was playing better, he just wouldn't have been doing what he was doing, or he would have been communicating like, hey, I'm going to be dragging the wave or something. There was no communication happening here. So then we respawn, and the enemy gets a pull-off while I'm dead, by the way. He does not stop the enemy from getting a pull-off, so now they're freely CSing under tower. The net result of this pull after it all plays out is the lane is going to push again, and I do body block here at 3 minutes because he doesn't have a sentry. We still have not unblocked this camp, which, like, if you're position 4, just because you haven't done it in the first, like, this guy hasn't even sent out anything. Like, I don't understand what's happening. But if you haven't sent out a sentry yet, like, still do it, right? This sentry is going to last so long. Like, getting one pull off can fix the lane, guys. So don't act as if one sentry that the enemy puts down is, like, this prevents you from pulling for the whole lane. Like, please try and unblock it. Like, it matters so much. So he takes a really shitty trade. He was, like, waiting for them here and then went on them, but he doesn't have his Scorched Earth. And also, like, he doesn't have, like, any other items. I don't know. If he had Scorched Earth, this possibly could have been good because Scorched Earth does 180 damage to each hero while he's hitting them. It's doing it to both heroes, so technically it's like 360 damage if you think about it that way, combined over the two heroes. Like, that would have been an effective way to, like, trade here if you really wanted to. I don't think trading in this scenario is even particularly good because we're already quite behind. You can see I'm like 500 gold at 3 minutes behind this Slark already. This is, like, not going well. So he takes a bad trade. He doesn't die. I mean, he's got his Tranquils coming out, so it's like whatever. So just not a good trade. And then what happens here is the lane is in a good spot, and he does not prevent it from... He should have body blocked here. He easily could have. And then what happens is the CM just gets a free pull-off to fix the lane for them. He does come back and kill the CM, but honestly, I don't even care because, like, the damage is already done. They've already fixed the lane. This death for CM is, like, totally worth. And Slark, again, gets the lane back where he wants it to be. So this lane is just going disastrously. And now the only way that we could feasibly fix the lane at this point, I mean, it's like shoving it. I should shove it in super hard here before the CM respawns. That's a mistake on me, but like we would need this camp to be alive to fix this, or I would need to shove it in harder than I did. I didn't react appropriately, and then I hung around too long and died. So that's on me. Also, maybe I should have flown out of salve, but I was so poor. I was just trying to rush these boots. I think I picked up a glove of haste here because I was like, all right, time to get a recovery Midas. But that is pretty much the extent of how this lane got fucked up. At this point, it's just, it doesn't really matter. We pick up a kill on this guy. Again, like, it would be nice if the lane was being fixed right now, but it's not. Slark agrees. And there's just TPs in. But that's the end of the lane. You can see how he didn't really do anything useful, like, as it relates to, like, me, and, like, how it was, like, if you're support, you need to do things that are useful for your core, right? It's not just about enabling what you want to do later in the game. Like, yes, this guy has high net worth because he's been devouring, and he's, like, gotten some runes. His game, for all intents and purposes, is going normally at this point. Like, as a position 4 Doom, like, technically, yes, he's happy, but, like, he has played it in a way where his position 3 has just gotten completely trashed, and that was just very preventable on his part. You know, obviously you can't stop me from taking bad trades or not playing carefully enough, but he can body block this camp so they can't pull. He can unblock and pull so we can fix the lane equilibrium faster and more reliably. When the lane is fixed, he could have body blocked their small camp or prevented the pull. If he just played for the pulls, like at all, even a little bit, this lane wouldn't have been so bad. And then my Morphling was having a great game. So, right, if I hadn't got dumpstered quite this hard, this game would have been pretty even. But as a result of like us getting dumpstered so hard in this lane, the Slark just gets out of control and takes over the game. So didn't drag. You can also drag as position 4 if your position 3 is having a hard time. I do want to also say, if their lane hadn't been such a high kill threat, maybe what he was doing wouldn't have been quite as bad, right? I wouldn't have been getting dumpstered if they just had like a Warlock Spectre, because they wouldn't have been able to kill me over and over. But you have to adapt to like what the enemy's heroes do. If the enemy has a really high kill threat lane, you can't play like this guy did. You have to like play for the creep equilibrium and to fix it and to not let them like have it right outside their tower, because that just makes their kill threat even stronger. This should have been educational for you guys if you play position 4 at all, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please give it a subscription. If you like the video, give it a like. If you have any questions, I do read the comments, so let me know. And if you want to be coached by me, check the link in the description to my Discord. There's all the information for how to sign up there, and I'll see you in the next video.